Hey everybody, this is a video. Hurricane Irma is coming. Let me just tell you that much. Hurricane Irma is on the way, and I'm going to admit to you, I'm a little bit nervous. I am in the Central Florida area, and just a couple of hours ago, I looked at what's called the Euro model of Hurricane Irma, and instead of veering to the east, out along the east coast, like a lot of the models are, this one has Irma coming dead right up the center. So she's coming right up the center of the state. My work location is called our ride out crew, and earlier we thought it was going to be Sunday night. They've moved that to Saturday evening. I've heard that rains, and another newscaster said rains and things are going to be starting Saturday night. You need to be in place wherever you're going by 5 p.m. So I might even go into work just a little bit early, just to be early and to get there in place. My home, I live in a manufactured home, and I hope I get to see it again. It's a very little humble abode. It is, it's very simple, but I have some things that I treasure, of course, too, and I'm taking whatever I can with me and just hoping and praying that my home stays intact. I have power and water and walls and a roof when I get back. And well, with all that said, actually, just today I got my ThriveLife box. I got my membership box in the mail. I am frazzled right now, gang. I am frazzled. Look at this. I've got my tools out. I'm charging up tools. I'm getting my hurricane kit up together. My house is an absolute wreck already. So when I tell you I'm in the midst of chaos, own personal chaos here, I am actually hoping that ThriveLife is going to be able to provide a little bit of comfort for me and a little bit of convenience now while I'm getting ready, and also afterwards. Let me show you what I got in my box here. I mean, look, I've got my kits and this is food I've gotten for afterwards. I stood in line at Dollar General. Spent $50 on food I don't really want to eat. First off, let me show you what I got, okay? Now, I do have some other things on the shelf, but I got this kind of thing to eat with some crackers. It is the store brand, Dollar General, chicken and barbecue sauce. Now, I'm not too picky. I'm not too picky. I'm like, whatever. But this is what was left after the Spam was gone. A lot of people don't like Spam. And the Vienna sausages, gone. Ugh, now those things are gross. This actually wasn't too bad. It was like $1.50, excuse me, $1.50 a can. Pardon me. But imagine eating this, and if you have a little bit of power, if you have just a way to cook something, and hopefully, again, I will. I've got a butane stove, and I've got my gas grill outside with a side burner. That's where I'm hoping ThriveLife can offer just a little bit of comfort on this. And tonight I'm going to do one as a test meal. I mean, here's my box. I just got this just a few minutes ago. And in this, tonight I don't eat pork typically. I'm not a pork eater, but I am going to try the South Pacific stir fry with pulled pork. So I got this ready because this should be done quickly because I want to get something to eat for supper tonight and get it done soon. I've got a lot of things to do. I'm going to go out and cut my grass, and I'm going to go secure down some things, bring some things inside. And it's Thursday, by the way, just to let you know. This is Thursday evening. So what I've got, I opened my box up. I read my directions a little bit. I'm going to refresh the protein. I'm going to refresh this for a few minutes. I'm going to get the water going for the noodles. And then we'll come back and we'll pick it up from that point, and we'll see just how quickly it takes to get everything together at that point. All right, thanks, bye. Okay, and this next video is, got the water on the boil, got the chow mein noodles going in. Those are going to have to cook for 6 minutes. And let me look at the clock and see. It's, okay, all right, I got my 6 minute mark there, 6 or 7 minutes. Okay, as I'm unboxing this and looking at it, there's one thing that really kind of makes me excited, and that is the fact that it's just in a box and that's everything. Let me get one of these out and show you. I like things, I know, looking at my house now, you wouldn't know it, but I like things in nice, neat, tidy, orderly boxes. I like, I'm a, I like Rubbermaid and Tupperware and, whatever, bento style packaging. I like things that are self-contained. And this is an entire meal self-contained in one. I'm already excited about this, actually, because there's nothing else to add. Okay, granted, there may be things like fats, like an oil, or but a couple little tiny things you're going to have in your pantry anyway. And this is, but everything contained in here. And I think you could probably get away with it, away with not even using the other stuff. It said you need soy sauce, some sugar, and some oil. If you had to, you could get by without those things in this recipe. And you may not even miss it. Maybe the soy sauce, I think, but I don't think you'd miss the sugar so much. In fact, you may be even happier not even having it in there, just if you like reduced or no sugar. I think it's just kind of neat. Kind of neat on that. So, and the fact that these things are, what belongs in what step because they are marked. Like step 1 required the chicken bouillon. I'm going to go ahead and throw it away now while I got it there. Chicken bouillon and the pulled pork. Those were labeled step 1. And it matches up step 1 on the sheet. So the step 2 item, which was the chow mein noodles, was marked, OCD enough, with 2. So, I mean, that is, you can't beat that. And look, you can put this in a little notebook too. So you can keep this on hand, get a little 3-ring notebook, put that right in there. And next up, I'm going to guess that the garlic, the veggie mix, and the onion slices are going to have the number 3 on there. Yes, look, there's a 3. There's a 3. Don't need pineapple because that's a 4. And the vegetables, look, those are 3s. Oh, do I have to do any refreshing? Strain the broth and set the broth. Drain, salt to add veggie mix. Okay, yeah, I don't have to do any of that kind of thing. So got a few more minutes on those noodles. Gonna go do some more of the other stuff while that's finishing up, and then drain those, and we'll be back. Bye. Okay, and now we're going to look at, I took the pork out of Constitution, or out of what's done reconstituting or refreshing, as we say. And it looks really good. I don't know, I can't get a good angle on it for you. But that is what it looks like after constituting. And it's when I say it's creepy, it's creepy because it tastes really good. Oh, and I've got the stove going here. I'm fixing to put the garlic in. Okay, in fact, let's go ahead and do that now. I'm just afraid to make sounds there. It's not sizzling. There it goes, sizzling a little bit. I'm going to turn that down. It's creepy because that smells good. Oh, I love the smell of garlic. That is good. But that is dried garlic. And I don't want to get I'm supposed to dump the pork in there too. Hold on. Y'all stay there real quick. I'm going to go right here. Now look at that amount of pork that's there. We're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to talk about that. So now we're going to pick up that pork that's in there. In cooking this, it does take a little bit of time, but not like a little bit of time, but zero thought, really. I mean, practically zero thought. And I'm doing this partly to kind of calm myself down because I still have time to get ready. I still have things I can put together. There are things that I want to do and get done, and I can do them. It's just I have to calm down a little bit. And this is almost ritualistic in a way that it's letting me do that. It's kind of bringing me in, making me focus on something else and relaxing. So, but while we're doing that, I'll turn my heat down to a medium-low. But look at that amount of pork. Excuse me. I'm not sure you can see that in the pan. I want to be honest with you. That's not really a whole lot. That is for 2 people. Now, when I say it's not a whole lot, I mean a whole lot for me. But I do not have a concept of portion control. I have absolutely zero concept of portion control. What else was I supposed to put in here? Your choice to go and drain for it and saute for 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, so I need to saute that for 4 or 5 minutes. I may even need to add just a little bit more oil or water. So if you want to use waterless sauteing, why don't we get some of this broth actually? So here's the broth that I took out of the. Okay, I don't want to slosh this. Here's some of the broth I soaked earlier. There we go. I'm just going to do a little oilless saute in there. And so instead of using extra oil, just use a little bit of that broth to saute that around, keep it from sticking. And so it's on medium low, and it's going to go for about another 3 minutes. Portion control. Now, I'm going to confess something to you, and this is the honest truth. The other night, I made a box of tuna helper. You know, and it called for, a bunch of milk, like a cup and a half of milk. It called for, 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 cans of tuna. Okay, I made some weird substitutions. Don't roll your eyes at me. I made some substitutions on that. I used 1 can of salmon, one small can, and a can of beans, white beans. I know, weird, but it's what I had on hand. And it was edible, and it's good. I'm not picky. But it was good. But over the course of about 2 or 3 hours, I ate the whole box. The entire thing. So when I say I don't know about portion control, and I don't know what's right and what's, what normal people should be eating, what doing, I don't have that off switch. So that's part of my problem. I think my only saving grace is that maybe I have some sort of metabolism. I'm chunky, and I'm overweight. But I'm also a little bit hyper. So I like to move around a little bit. Our pork and stuff is sauteing up pretty well. I'm going to add one more big old spoonful. I'm just going to move this over. Oh, there, didn't spill any. A little bit more to add to the pan. And I'm chopping up some of this pork too, so it's going to become shredded. Look how pretty this is browning up though. Look at that little chunk here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Look at that little chunk and see how pretty it's browning up. Don't know if you can see that or not. But it's doing quite well. And that's doing pretty nice. So I've got the noodles draining in the bowl. I got the broth set aside there. 45 minutes. Add veggie mix and onion slices. Then stir. So we're on step 3. So we're looking. There we go. Onion slices and there's okay. See, not much to think about with this, is there? This really is nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add these in, but I'm going to have to let go of you for just a second. All right, so in goes my veggie mix. Look at that. It says veggies galore right there. Let's see, just dump that in. I know we're going to have moisture in just a second, but okay, and in go the onion slices. In go those. All right. Say goodbye to those. Goodbye to those. Okay, and now, then stir for 30 seconds to infuse the flavor. So just a few seconds. Toss them. Infuse, infuse, infuse. So, see, I'm looking. See, look. Gotta work on that. That's horrible. So this is basically, I'm dry cooking these. Dry cooking, that's about 30 seconds, isn't it? Not a whole lot of oil in there. But it's a dry mixture that I'll show you. So just kind of dry cooks. A little bit of that. We're going to crank up the heat now just a bit more. Get that up to medium high. And then, all right. And now my next step is to add pork broth and all remaining ingredients. Pork broth and all remaining ingredients. Okay, so here's the broth right there. It's going to dump that in. Boom, in that goes. All right. In that goes. And then to make... Wait, what? Water, so, all right, yeah, all remaining ingredients, which is, or are, or would be, all right, pineapple, half of a can of pineapple juice, okay, and I want you to look at this. Now, this is a box for, I think, 1 or 2 people, so But they put this in the box for 4 people too. So in our box, we get a little bit of extra pineapple juice afterwards. So we just need half a can of this. I almost hate opening it. Isn't that just cute? That is just cuter than all get out. I hate opening that up. So I'm going to... I've got no fingernails. It's horrible. I got to use my spoon to... Okay. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Half a can. There. Half a can. And... That's good. Okay. The taste of the islands. And then the 1.5 tablespoons. Wait, what? Rice vinegar. Oh, half a can. Okay, when it says, rice vinegar. So all this rice vinegar. Also cute. Look at that. Isn't that just cute? So putting in all the rice vinegar. Dumping that in. All right. In goes the rice vinegar. And then, okay, and then, the soy sauce, which is up to me to get right here. Soy sauce, 1.5 tablespoons. There's 1, there's a half. And the onion mix. Tomato and onion mix. There we go. Here's the next one. Tomato and onion mix. All right, and then 1 tablespoon of sugar. Where's my sugar? There it is. So, 1 tablespoon of sugar. And Lord, no, I know I'm a mess. I know, but I'm cooking for only myself tonight. Otherwise, I'd be scrubbing better off. Okay. That's smelling pretty good. It's smelling quite good. All right. And then do the saute. Bring to a simmer. Add strength. Wait a minute. How did I get pineapple? I got pineapple too. So can of pineapple juice, rice vinegar, soy sauce, saute, add. Oh, there it is at the top. Pineapple. Okay. So we add pineapple. I mean, as if there was any question, again, there's a number 4 on there. So it said all remaining ingredients. So even if you don't see it listed, just dump it in there. Okay, so let that get going. And now, do I dump in the noodles? Add strained noodles. Let's see. Bring to a simmer for 7 to 8 minutes or until sauce thickens. All right, so I'm going to knock that temperature back down to let it simmer. All right, that's going to go for about 7 or 8 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll put the noodles with it, and we'll see how it plates up. Thanks, bye. Okay, and now here's everything all together. Looks pretty good. I put the chow mein noodles in there, got all mixed up all together, and I'm slinging stuff all over, making a mess. But that's it. So I'm gonna go cut the grass, get that done, take a shower, and then eat that. Not all of it, or at least I shouldn't. So anyway, okay. Talk again soon. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so I have cut my grass. I'm out of the shower. I'm able to relax a little bit. It's 8:20 at night. And I have got my simple plate, which I cooked up earlier, which I'm glad I did. And just as a matter of hurricane preps and being in a hurry, it's nice to have a good, decent meal that didn't take long, and I didn't even have to measure anything out. I didn't have to really do a whole lot of thinking. And I'm in a headspace right now where that is perfect. So I've got a little bit of stress going on in my life. So you may have a little bit of stress going on in your life. That's where ThriveLife may actually kind of help both of us out a little bit. I mean, you just go and you grab one of these little boxes off the shelf. You take it with you, go camping. The one I just made, you only needed stovetop. So none of the others needed oven or anything like that. I mean, I don't know if the others need oven. This may all be stovetop, which is perfect. And I don't know if I really posted much about this, but I have been looking at creating a shelf-stable pantry. I will still be using things from the grocery store, but well, in fact, actually, that's how I got back into ThriveLife. Was I was looking for ways to build my shelf-stable pantry, my emergency food, and I was looking for ways to just make things delicious and easy. And I opened up some of my old freeze-dried food from ThriveLife that I had, that I just bought willy-nilly. I bought it without a plan. I just got things to try them. I may have tried them, but didn't really have a good direction to go with them. I found ways to augment using freeze-dried food, and now, without making it the focus, I can make it a good supplement. But with these simple plates, that might be a very huge, that might be a focus, actually. So I may be changing my focus on that. So just want to say that, you know, it's easy, it's great. And I'm just, this is my first day back into it, so to speak. I mean, this is the day I got my starter kit. I'm just jumping right into it. So, you know, if you want to try this, I encourage you to try it. I think it's going to help you out. If you want to join my team and do that, I think you and I, if you think you and I would work well together, so we can talk and work together on that. And got some great people that are helping me out. And just basically, it's a nice way to enhance your life. Oh my goodness, yeah, I forgot about these other little bags in here. Completely forgot about these little things of other food. Now, this is between you and me, but the bag says freeze-dried snackies. I'm probably not going to say that. I will probably say snack, or I will say diminutive treat. Well, and diminutive is, you know, that's borderline right there, but I'm not saying snacky. Maybe I will. Maybe I'm lying to myself. Who knows? But I don't want to say snacky. Not this point in my life. I don't want to snacky. I don't want to say it. Here's also, I'm excited about getting these chopped onions. I'm excited about having these on hand. This is actually one thing I meant to try. And here's chopped chicken, and I know this is good. I've used chopped chicken. I got the very simple starter pack. I wish I'd kind of gotten the next step up, but budget-wise, that's what I could get right now, and maybe that's where you are too. This was $135, and it comes with 4 boxes of those simple plates. You know, these 2 cans, and it comes 1, 2. Oh wow! Hold on, there's more. Oh man. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of these diminutive snack treats, and this one is sweet corn, which I know the corn is phenomenal, and freeze-dried strawberries and coconut bites. Oh, that sounds good. And is this cheddar bites? Oh, that sounds really good. Cheddar bites, and this pineapple, and this is cranberry crunch. This sounds really good. Well, folks, I'm actually going to be taking all of that with me when I go to work in a couple of days. I'm going to have to go to work Saturday night at the hotel where I work. We're going for Hurricane Rideout to sit through Hurricane Irma. I'll be fed there, but I'm going to take these with me, because I don't want them to get wet and destroyed. But, you know, in my room, in between, you know, eating the meals that they provide us, if I need a little snack, then I'll have that. And plus, I do want to take my simple plates with me, just because I don't want them to get wet. I don't know what's going to happen in my house. And if y'all are believers, if y'all would please pray that Irma stay far, far away, that she go out to the East Coast, she go out in the middle of the water and not bother anybody. I think at the beginning of the video, which was done a while back, I may have mentioned something about the Euro model, saying it's going to come right up the center of the state. So I'm just hoping and praying that's not the case, and the good Lord in His sovereignty and His all-knowing just chooses to do otherwise. So asking and praying that be the case. So anyway, just want to say thank you all, And I appreciate you hearing me whine a little bit too. So just hope I'm not whining. But I want to say thank you, and I hope y'all join me in Thrive Life. This could be fun. So Thrive Life could be a great way to augment our lives a little bit. So thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you later. Everyone have a good night. Bye-bye.